If you want to turn your passion into a business, then this video is for you. I'm going to share the 4 secrets to building a business that aligns with who you really are at the deepest level so that you find joy, fulfillment, and prosperity from your passion. When it comes to creating a business around your passion, the problem that I see people facing, and the problem that I faced myself, is that we might be really good at the thing that we're passionate about, but that doesn't mean we're really good at the business of selling the thing that we're passionate about. The solution to that is my 4 steps, of course, that can help you create a business around your passion. So the first part is you have to create a brand. And when I talk about a brand, I'm talking about both the tangible aspects of a brand that people often think about, like the logo, the color schemes, the website, the messaging, all those things that we see as a physical, visual representation of a brand. But I'm actually talking also about something deeper, talking about the intangible aspects of a brand, meaning the target audience, the value proposition, the price points. All of that are part of a deeper layer of branding, a strategic layer of branding. If you want to turn your passion into a business, you've got to have clarity about who your ideal audience is, especially in this day and age, and most triply especially if you're doing something online. The online marketplace is so big and so crowded that it is essential that you have clarity and focus around who your product or service is for. The second really important thing to look at when you're turning your passion into a business is, what is your business model? Now, this is not a very sexy topic. In fact, a lot of people like to skip right over it. And in fact, that's what I did when I started my business. When I started this business 13 years ago, I didn't sit down and get strategic and design a business model. I just asked myself, what would people pay me for? And then I started offering myself to do that. I ended up spending 7 years stuck in a professional services business model, exchanging time for money, just because I never asked the question, what is the most effortless and joyful way for me to turn my magic into money? So that's the question for you. As you decide to turn your passion into a business, how are you going to do that? What's the business model? Are you going to sell your time and effort for money? That's a great way to get started, but it's not a great way to grow a successful, scalable, sustainable business that makes a big impact. If you have a big vision, you're going to need a big model to go with it. Oh, and before I forget, please, whatever you do, remember monthly recurring revenues. Monthly recurring revenues are like the holy grail of business models. Whatever you do, figure out a way that you can create what I call a big back end for your business. Meaning, when you get a client, you don't just get them one time, you get them over time. The third key component of turning your passion into a business are the beliefs and behaviors that go along with the brand and the business model. So the brand and the business model are these externally facing things, but the beliefs and behaviors are all you. And they have everything to do with your success. If you have a belief that work is hard, or that having a business is difficult, or that you have terrible luck, this is what you're going to be creating into your future. And of course, you have to have the behaviors that align with a solid set of beliefs. So if you believe that work is hard and a hustle and a grind, and you've got to stay up late and get up early, then that's how you're going to behave. And that's how your business is going to feel. So bring some awareness and some clarity to what are your beliefs about business? What are your beliefs about what you're selling? Do you have a belief, for example, that your target audience doesn't have any money? If you believe that, that's what you're going to keep coming up against. So when it comes to being an entrepreneur, in my opinion, entrepreneurship is one of the fastest and most challenging ways to develop yourself personally. I look at business as a vehicle for professional, personal, and even spiritual development. And that comes from examining our own beliefs and aligning our behaviors with more empowering beliefs that allow us to do that work that we want to do in the world. The last thing that you absolutely must have, in my humble opinion, in order to turn a passion into a business is some sort of guidance, a mentor, someone who leads you forward, someone who you admire, someone who has done what you want to do, someone who can show you the way and help you avoid some of the pitfalls and challenges and obstacles that you're going to run into. Now, it might sound self-serving since I am a coach, but I truly believe in coaching. This is why I'm a coach and why I have coaches in every single aspect of my life where I want development or improvement. So I highly recommend, even if it's not me, go out and find someone who can lead you to turning your passion into a business. If this is something that resonates with you and you would like to connect with me to find out if and how I might be able to support you, visit superstaractivator.com/go and book a call with me. You can book a discovery call and we'll get to know each other pretty quick, 20 minutes or so, and get a sense if and how we want to move forward together. See you then.